One half of the WWF Tag Team Champion, Jeff Hardy.
Weighing in at 217 pounds, he is one half of the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions, Jeff Hardy.
Was Tony Kimmel's mother scared by a parrot? Did I not just say that?
You just said that. Well, you know, Tony Kimmel sometimes has a way of not listening to anybody.
Well, Jeff Hardy taking on Bull Buchanan, obviously in single competition, and Jeff standing up for the right to do whatever you want to.
Well, you talk about Bull Buchanan and how sick everybody is of the right to censor, but the bottom line, Michael, is this: the right to censor has had a great week here in the World Wrestling Federation.
Man, what a week. What a week. In case you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, or missed it this weekend, the new WWF Women's Champion, Ivory, with an unexpected assist from Edge and Christian.
And speaking of Edge and Christian, a little bit later on, I understand Lillian Garcia will have an interview with Edge and Christian as well. But we'll get back to the right to censor in just a little bit. But, you know, Michael, what happened this week between Stone Cold Steve Austin and Rikishi and The Rock, I never saw it coming. And right now, The Rock is in a very precarious position, in my opinion.
Well, you know, I've said all along I believe Rikishi. I thought Rikishi was telling the truth. And I think now she's claiming the nose on your face.
Oh, wow. Jeff Hardy at the top rope. Here's the cover and a kick out by Bull Buchanan.
Actually, I think it was a great plan for The Rock to get Rikishi to run over Stone Cold so The Rock could fly to the top.
Wait a second. You're not actually believing.
Oh!
Oh, wow. Bull Buchanan, what strength.
Man.
To throw Jeff Hardy out onto the floor. All I can say is that circumstantial evidence points in The Rock's direction. But I don't want to believe it.
Well, you don't want to believe it. Well, let me ask you this. When you went to the locker room of The Rock on SmackDown yesterday, was The Rock there?
The Rock wasn't there.
And didn't somebody right before that try to push a big crate on top of Stone Cold Steve Austin?
A big anvil case right on top of Stone Cold, but that does not mean The Rock did it, although it looks very... Oh, wow!
Nice maneuver there by Buchanan.
Cover by Bull Buchanan and two, and a kick out by Jeff Hardy. All I'm saying is The Rock, sure, the evidence points in his direction. But let's give The Rock the benefit of the doubt.
Actually, you and I don't have the luxury of giving anybody the benefit of the doubt. I think that's up to Stone Cold Steve Austin. True. And if I'm Austin, after The Rock gives me a rock bottom going off SmackDown.
I'll tell you what, huge news, Michael, on WWF.com.
Oh.
Mick Foley, after watching SmackDown yesterday, came out and said that this Friday on Raw, it's going to be Stone Cold Steve Austin teaming up with The Rock to take on Rikishi and the World Wrestling Federation champion, Kurt Angle.
And what is Mick Foley's motivation in making that tag team combination? There's no way The Rock and Stone Cold can coexist. No way that The Rock and Stone Cold can trust each other. And with Rikishi, the 400-pound monster, and Kurt Angle on the other side, somebody's going to get the hell beat out of him.
Think about this, Michael. This could turn into a 3-on-1 in a couple of different ways. Stone Cold, Rikishi, and Kurt Angle can turn on The Rock, or Alex and Bull Buchanan, or The Rock, Rikishi, and Kurt Angle to turn on Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Which is more likely to happen because I believe The Rock is in cahoots with Rikishi all along.
We'll find out this Friday on Raw when Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock have to team up to take on Rikishi in the World Wrestling Federation tournament. Champion Kurt Angle. Nice sunset flip, but a kick out by Bull Buchanan. Whoa, what an hour we have for you here on Heat on Channel 4.
Buchanan has been dominating Jeff Hardy so far, and it's interesting. Obviously, Jeff specializes in tag team matches. It's a whole different ball game and a whole different mindset when you're in single competition. And speaking of single competition, what's going to happen when we get to Raw Friday and Triple H and Stephanie have to talk about the way Triple H played Stephanie and Kurt Angle?
Certainly Triple H trying to get Stephanie out of the arena this past week on Raw. Stephanie feeling under the weather, I should say. But Triple H just wanting to get his hands on Kurt Angle, and that he did. He was disqualified, but I think he got his message across. Here's a cover by Bull Buchanan, but a kick out by Jeff Hardy. He got his message across even though he was disqualified. Then yesterday on SmackDown, went after another superstar, one he may despise even more than Kurt Angle, Chris Benoit.
But the outcome was not as successful for Triple H, and I venture to say, nice
wow, what a
boot.
big boot.
Wow. Uh-oh.
Now Bull Buchanan sizing up Jeff Hardy.
Here he
Now at
goes.
the top. Oh, but this time he's caught by Jeff Hardy. Caught in the midsection.
I venture to say the Radicals back together could be an unstoppable force here in the WWF. Nice move by Hardy.
Now Jeff Hardy. Oh,
Quick
wow.
as a cat.
What a big move. Here's a hook of the leg. This could be it.
Three.
Yep, it's all over. It's all over.
That quick.
Just like that.
Hardy.
Wow. Man, nice victory by Hardy. Obviously, Buchanan dominating the match, but unable to put Jeff Hardy away. And who will put who away this week on Raw? The Rock and Stone Cold. The relationship, I think, is kaput.